remember of the interactions between.
Okay, we were in here for about 2 years with the Nifty Fifties, and I decided we'd better have some, pardon me, birthday parties. We had gone to other places where they had them, and they were a great success. So I couldn't seem to get anybody to understand what we were doing because they had never seen one. So I got a hold of Della Miller, and she realized what I wanted, so
And she was the
went to work.
president at that time?
And,
No,
no,
not at that time.
Not that time.
and,
Sure.
so the committee decided that they'd give us $16 to start out with to buy the lunch. And we bought fruit bread and cheese, and I always made a cake. And people started coming, but they couldn't figure out what to do. And we had a shuffleboard, and we tried cards, and we tried everything. And we ended up just having a social afternoon, and then we started telling stories. Nice clean ones. They had to wash them first if they weren't. So we continued on, and it's been 23 years that we've had those every month, except June and July. We have July and August. In June we have June and July, and September we have August and September. And they've been a great success, and people come from all over to them. So they started making having their own lunch when the $16 ran out. We had to do something else. So every month somebody that has a birthday brings a cake or whatever. Sometimes there's 2 or 3, sometimes there's 6. But we always have a good time, and if you want a good laugh, just come to the birthday tea.
So when's the next one?
Thank you.
Pardon? Next Friday
Next
Yeah.
Friday.
at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, we were trying to figure out the other day when we had bingo, and it must have started in the late 70s, because on April the 27th we had it down in 81 down in Hillhurst Sunnyside, and that's where we had started a few years before, I think. And I remember that date because we had a granddaughter born the night before, and when I went down to bingo, I went over to the hospital, the Grace Hospital, which was just behind the building, and saw her, and went back and played bingo. And there's a cute story with that one, because I told them how cute she was. She was just like a doll, just like her mom was. And Gord Collins says, "Oh yeah, I hear Grandma talking now." So the next week I brought back the pictures that Diana had taken the evening that she was born. And he said, "Well, it wasn't Grandma talking after all." And as far as Delbert and I are concerned, we're up there at the top of the ladder, kind of in age. We don't travel far anymore, and if it weren't for the Nifty Fifties, we wouldn't get out. Because he does enjoy coming over here, and otherwise I can go where I like, but
May I ask
we
you your ages?
don't travel anymore.
May I ask your ages, Mark?
Well, he was 91 in April, and I'll be 88 in October.
Not 88.
88.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I was born in 1922.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We have some great entertainment here. Over the years, we have had a great variety, and one that always sticks out in my mind is the bunch of ladies from downtown that dressed as ancient times in their beautiful gowns and hats and shoes to match, and that was like watching television. It was just a beautiful night.
Wow.
But we've had many, so I won't But we really do enjoy coming over here, and if it wasn't for the nifty 50s, we'd be at home arguing.